Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Famous. So, congratulations to me. I hit my 1000 subscriber just a few seconds ago. So, now I'm going to share my own experience so that for new YouTubers, it's going to be easier for them so that they will know the exact route to take. So, for those of you that are new to this channel, I'm the guy here. What I do here, I do travel vlogs, do it yourself travel skits. So now let's go to the topic: how I hit my 1,000 subscriber. In actually, I think I started getting serious with it on August. Okay, let me go to my analytics. So analytics will say everything. So so analytics is going to tell the whole story. So let's go to the last 90 days. Let's go to the last 365 days. Now, this is it. I started getting serious with this thing. If you can see from analytics here, it's so clear. I started this my YouTube journey officially August 4th. You can see it there. See my watch hour is 64. August 4th, and today is December 2nd. So it took me exactly 190 days, or equivalent to no 119 days, which is equivalent to 120 days, or let's say 3 months, for me to get my 1,000 subscribers and 5,832 watch hour. Now, by the end of today, definitely I will have over 6,000 watch hour. Now, how did I do it? Now, I'll just give you a few tips on how you could make it. Because if I made it 4 months without a prior experience, this is just a prior. I've never had prior experience. So if I make it 1 month, if you can put the information I will give you in practice, I think you can equally make it 2 months. So what's the number one thing you need to do if you want to hit your watch hour and subscription quickly? Number one, get a functional system. Your system must be functional. Your If you're using a PC, like personally, when I started on this same day, I bought a PC. This particular date, you know what I just did? I just went to the computer shop, and I bought a PC. That's what I just did. On that day, August 4th, that was when already I have my own laptops and the gadgets, but I bought a dedicated PC for this YouTube channel. So August 4th, I bought it. Then I started work immediately. So number one, have a functional PC. I'll advise you to get a desktop if possible. Get a desktop computer. Then two, have a stable internet. You must have a stable internet. So have a functional PC, have a stable internet. Then number three, no, that's number one. Then you have to make sure your gadgets are in place. Then number two, instead of there's something they call sub for sub. If you want to know about sub for sub, there's a video I did as regards that. You go there, you just check out what sub for sub means and the harm of sub for sub. So we don't do sub for sub. Instead of doing sub for sub, what you will do, but the thing is actually my first 100, how I made my first 100 subscribers in I think less than a month or so. It was actually through sub for sub. But the thing is, I learned my beta lessons there, so it helped me in my process. So I don't want you to go through that because I was losing subscribers. I don't want you to pass through that route. So do not do sub for sub. What you will do instead is number one, getting subscription. Number one thing you need to do, number one thing I did is I shared my channel with my friends. I shared my YouTube channel with my friends. I think I shared with my friends. I shared with my mom. My mom was the first person I sent to. She shared it to her friends. They subscribe. I sent to my friends. They send it to their other friends and family. They subscribe. Then I shared to my classmates. They also subscribe. I'm sure they sent to their girlfriends and other family members. So friends, family members, and classmates, those were the original people I sent to. Then I sent to then one thing I will advise you, if you belong to a frat or a church, you can share it also with them. Share your channel with them, tell them what you do, they will definitely subscribe. Tell them to watch your channel. So that's the first point of contact. Instead of doing sub for sub, that's where you should begin. Yeah, that's the first ladder to climb. Now, after doing that, you should, but before you even go into that, you should go through the YouTube guidelines and know about the rules and regulations, the current rules and regulations. And I will also advise you to keep updating yourself in terms of current rules and regulation. It is very, very important. You tell them, those that are subscribing, tell them they should at least watch your video to the end before they subscribe. You make it specific. Let them know what to do. Please watch my channel, watch the videos, do not skip it. Like it, leave a lovely comment, and also share it with others. And turn on the notification bell, because I'll be doing more videos so that you could help me assist for my watch hour. So as you can see, this is my actual analytics. You can see it's 1007 subscriber. You can see my views within the last 48 hours is 1600 views. That's what I have. You see my this thing is climbing. So for that's how you should do for your subscribers. Close members of your family, friends, and your frats or church. Then secondly, that community you're going to join, you go on Facebook, look for YouTube community. There are a lot of communities. So what you do is, that is the community. That's where the whole thing begins. You begin to learn from other new YouTubers and those old YouTubers. You share idea. You have to share idea, because that's the major thing that helps me in this process. Sharing of ideas. So you go online, begin to share ideas. Then you could also tell them about your share idea, tell them about your YouTube channel, then tell them to subscribe also to you, turn on the notification bell, then also you subscribe to their own channel. So that's how to do it for a subscription. Then for watch hour, you could have a dedicated a team. You could have a dedicated team, your own community, that if you're posting video every week, you tell them, okay, I'll be posting video every week. Try to reach out, try to check my channel out. So every week, tell them to turn off their notification bell. So every week, once you release your video, then they will always check it out. So if 10 people subscribe and turn on their notification bell, anytime you release video, they're definitely going to watch it. So it's going to boost your views, boost your watch hour, and boost your subscription, because they might likely share it also with others. So that's it. That's how I did that part. That's how I did the watch hour. I had a small community, so we helped ourselves. My mother, anytime I brought a video out which were quite informative. They watch my channel. They they just help with the process. Then another thing is, but before all this, how did it all started? I started with a plan. That's the very first thing you should start with before getting a system. Before I got a system, I already drew out a plan on when I want to hit my subscription. How many? When will I hit my 1K? How long will it take me? I drew everything. How many videos will I be doing in a week? I drew all my plans out before I even got started. So that's the first thing you have to start with, because say he that does not plan has planned to fail. So that's the first thing you should do. Draw out a plan. You must draw out a plan. So that is it. So you can, okay, let me walk you through instead of talking too much. Let me walk you through my channel now. So this is 1007, 1006. So this is retime. This is retime anyway. So these are my audience. Now these are my audience because I'm in the Philippines. Most of my views are coming from the Philippines. My audience, Pakistan, Indian, United Kingdom, UK, South Africa. Let's go there. UK, South Africa. Sorry, internet kind of slow now because okay, let's go. Let's leave that part. So that is it. My gender. This is my channel. These are my videos. Already, I have 24 videos. This I published a few days ago. So you could see my videos. These are my videos. Now I change this. My videos. I have 24. So I post video every week as regards travel information, how to apply for visas, admissions, and all that. So that is just all about it. How I hit my 1,000 threshold and my 4,000. As you can see, you will see that even I hit my 4,000 watch hour in less than 3 months. Visas, admissions, and all that. So that is just all about it. How I hit my 1,000 threshold and my 4,000. As you can see, you will see that even I hit my 4,000 watch hour in less than 3 months. Oh, sorry, I went out of internet. So we'll continue with the video. So now that's how I hit it. I made my first 4,000 within 90 days. That's how I got it. Within 90 days, I made you could see it from here, from my analytics. That within 90 days, I got my 4,000 watch hour. Then sorry, my 4,000. I made it in 90 days. My 4,000. I made it in 90 days. Then one thing 4,000 was 90 days. I hit that 4,000 threshold, and I made my, I think September, I think October, yeah, October 3rd. That was when I hit it. Then what didn't I do? Okay, let me go to my, okay, this is my views. Currently, I have 37,838 views. All these views I made it within the last uh, 4 months. So one thing I did, what I think to me, I think I've done well, and I'm going to do better in the next quarter. Like what I did is how did I get this result? I set up myself for success. I foresaw it. I knew exactly what I wanted. I planned it, and I put a daily effort towards it. How do I do that? Every day I remind my friends and my mom and my classmates to please watch my channel. I keep messaging them and look. So those are the people around me. I remind them every day that you have to keep watching my channel. I just let them know that I just kept reminding them. So those are the original people that helped me. So that's my view. Then one thing I didn't do a live stream. I didn't do a live stream within this night. I have not done a live stream, so I didn't do that. As you can see, within the last 28 days, I have 13,000. 727 views within the last, let's say, 1 month. That's what I have. So that is how I got here, and I'm planning for the next phase. So the first 4 months is gone. So the second 4 month, it of course I just apply for my. I'm gonna see, maybe have more. I can apply now. So maybe I should just apply now. Okay, I'll apply now. You guys see my application got started. Review not started. Get review. What is it? Let's say review partnership terms. Okay. These terms are specific to your home country because I'm in the Philippines. So must be 8 years. So to advertising, YouTube will pay you 55% of your net revenue recognized by YouTube from ads. Now that's why I said you have to keep reading these YouTube guidelines. Now these are my guidelines for my own country, Philippines. So I have to screenshot it and keep it. So that means in my monetization, I'll be paid 55% of what the advertisers will be paying YouTube. YouTube are going to be giving me that. So because of to make this video, I don't want to delay your time. So I'm going to just screen grab it. Then I'm going to accept. I'm going to study them later. Then that is it. I do that now. So that is it. This is AdSense, Google AdSense. Maybe I'm going to do another video on how because okay, step 1 is done. So I think you have to do this steps gradually. So maybe I'm going to do another video on the continuation of this part because I don't want to mess it up. I didn't really review this part. So I'm going to do a follow-up video on how I signed up for my monetization. So this video is how I hit my threshold. So the second video, which is already a continuation deviation from this original video, is going to be how I subscribe, how I subscribe for my monetization, so for my YouTube partnership program. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it also makes sense. At least you could pick 1 or 2 ideas from this, and it could also boost you. Now, one thing I've noticed in this YouTube journey process, there is no specific pattern. There's no specific way to succeed. The thing is, you, like before I started, I got to listen to a lot of YouTubers. So you have to listen to a lot, pick the useful ones, see the one that is convenient for you. Then you just continue and proceed. For one thing, before you start, you need to have a concrete plan. So see you in my videos on how I apply for my monetization. So alright, take care, bye bye.